Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your monthly reading for October. I'm just going to jump straight on into the reading. Already we've got the Eight of Wands, and I'm just going to show you that. So the Eight of Wands is a card of travel, of quick news, of fast movement. So I'm really curious to see what exactly is coming up for you this month. I'm going to leave this just overarching our reading for us. I'm going to give the cards a really good shuffle. I have already given them a cleanse from the other readings. I'm just going to see what's happening this month for you in October. So already I feel that something is getting faster or speeding up with how quickly the Eight of Wands is appearing. First, how it's appearing, and also the message of the Eight of Wands as well. Just going to give this a really good shuffle. There's some energy going on with you this month for sure. Just going to grab those cards. They're going to come back if they want to speak. Thank you guys in spirit. Alright. Thank you. We have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles is independence. It's appreciating yourself, appreciating everything that you have made and created. Your world is in full bloom, and you have this beautiful companion here. Oh, which side? You have this beautiful companion here. So you've got the bird of prey who is sitting on this lady's arm, and for me that's more of a message from the spiritual realm, that you have a guide with you, that you are protected, that you essentially are the creator of your own world, but also you have that connection. It doesn't matter with who or what, but you have a deep connection. I feel that this is more to the natural world. I'm hearing the natural world, so thank you guys in spirit. Wicked. Okay, let's jump straight on in. So the Three of Swords actually came up earlier when it fell on the floor. So it definitely wanted to come out. So I'm going to get out all of the cards. We're going to do the Celtic cross spread today. Perfect. Let's give those cleansing cards just for any clarifiers, basically. Okay, so in the heart of your matter, you are going through some deep healing, some energy changing. We have the Three of Swords here. Now, Three of Swords is a card of healing. It's a card of basically heartbreak, that you are hurt or you have been hurt by something. And maybe the past is replaying itself at the moment, or maybe you're feeling like there's a repeated episode in your life currently, and you're feeling a bit hurt by it at the moment. I definitely feel that there is healing. So whatever steps you are taking for healing, you're definitely doing that. But I also see these clouds at the back here. Do you see how the rain is in the background? So I definitely feel that the clouds, you know, when it does rain, the clouds are getting rid of that energy basically. And I do see the rain, that downpour, that storm. So I feel like the storm is passing. You're in the eye of the storm at the moment. Now, in the energy crossing you, you have the Three of Pentacles. Definitely with the Three of Swords here in the heart of the matter, I'm feeling that this is more towards isolation. Maybe you're not quite co-working with people just as you were before. Maybe you're not going out as often as you used to with your friends. I'm feeling like a period of isolation. I'm hearing distrust as well. So maybe if there's been a situation that has hurt you, whether that's caused a bit of distrust at the moment. I did recently hear a saying, what was it? Don't let past hurt you again, basically, or prevent you from diving into your happiness. So I'm just wondering if if you have been isolating a little bit, this is kind of preventing you from stepping into the energy that you can jump into, which I will get to that in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Star card. Have you recently been on a new adventure? For me, the Star card is hopes and dreams. is jumping into something that maybe scares you but excites you at the same time. And maybe you're feeling a bit heartbroken about the result of this, and maybe you haven't quite got the results that you really wanted at this time, which is totally okay. And I do feel the universe is here to let us know, to guide us as to what it is that we actually want and what it is that we're trying to fit into. And I feel that this is part of the healing process as well. Now with the Star card, there has been some balance, but maybe it hasn't quite been an even balance. In my experience, life isn't always 50-50. Relationships, friendships, work and fun isn't always 50-50. The way I've come to understand it is that balance would be more like 70-30%, it would be 40-60, it's never quite 50-50. So I'd like you to keep that in mind and know that you are, whatever it is that you want to achieve, you absolutely can. Don't take it as a failure just yet. I'd like to pull a clarifying card. Let's see which. We have the Seven of Swords. So yes, maybe there's been some deceit with the Star card here, with your hopes and dreams. Have you recently been on an adventure with somebody? Have you tried to open a business together with somebody? Maybe it hasn't gone quite to plan. Maybe this plan wasn't, it didn't progress in the way that you'd hoped. So now you're feeling a bit distrustful, and this is why you are now in the Three of Swords phase of this month. Don't let it stop you, don't let it hold you back, just take it as a lesson learnt, and you can definitely move on through this. In moving ahead, you have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups is, again, admitting defeat, but also like everything that you have tried in this avenue, you are now walking away from. So whatever the situation is, you are come to a realization, you've given it your heart and soul. It's everything that you've tried. You're now walking away from this, knowing that you have tried everything and you've tried your best. So as I'm seeing this, there's been some distrust or feeling like something wasn't quite all out in the open. Maybe there were some secrets or some information left out. Or maybe you signed a contract and now terms have changed and it's not quite what you signed up to, or maybe you didn't quite read the fine lines. That's just an example, it's not going to match everybody. Now you're in a phase of feeling hurt by this or healing from this situation, but part of that healing is to walk away. Whatever it is that has taken your time and energy to this level, to this point, you are now walking away from this. And know that that is okay. You have tried everything that you have wanted, have tried to commit to, and now if you try longer, I feel that you're gonna feel like that's just wasted time, or you're gonna reach more dead ends, and you're gonna get a bit more frustrated by it. Now in your crown position, you have the Hierophant. Are you seeking guidance? Are you looking for someone with more wisdom? Have you just recently signed up to classes? Are you trying to learn something new? Do you have something wise do you have somebody wise in your life to ask? So the Hierophant comes, actually the Hierophant's been coming up a lot in the readings lately, but the Hierophant comes up in times of wisdom or seeking knowledge or seeking the truth, needing that validation for yourself to understand what exactly is going on. The fact that this is in your crown position, especially with what is happening, what has happened, or what will happen, you're definitely starting to seek the truth and understand what it is that has happened in order for you to heal yourself properly. You could also be the Hierophant in this situation. This situation that you have been through, you can definitely help others with your wisdom and with your guidance. I think that's really going to benefit yourself, your own understanding of the situation and how you have dealt with the situation as well. In the Soul position, we have the Tower. So this is the subconscious. So there is some change happening. Sorry, I don't know if that's a bit too dark. There is some change happening. There's definitely something that you haven't planned, but it's due to happen. Maybe this isn't the path for you. Maybe you're trying too hard for something to happen when it's not quite for you yet. It's not to say it's for you in the future. Maybe this is something you can readdress, but you're going to readdress it with more wisdom, with more understanding. As the tower comes up when there is a change of circumstance, when something unexpected happens. I do also think that you are gaining clarification here. So the lightning bolt is, at the crown of this building here. And again, the crown is our crown chakra. This is the wisdom, this is spirituality, this is understanding, and essentially ethereal energy. So there's definitely some change happening here. I think this is also, because we did have the 8 of Wands out earlier, I think this is all happening quicker than what you'd expect it to happen as well. But understand that you have everything that you need. You are the independence. You don't need to rely on anybody. You have this protection and this guidance around you. You can rely on people that you trust, or any close friends, any family members, maybe somebody who has recently been who has been in the same situation as you. Doesn't have to be recently. But just know that you are absolutely able to handle this, and you are absolutely able to heal from this. In your advice position, we have the Knight of Swords. Now, the Knight of Swords is a very fast-moving knight, but also I feel that this is a message to let you know that you can act now, you don't need to act later. And this is with your mind. So whatever you're thinking, whatever you're feeling, to take that action sooner rather than later. And I feel that this is going to allow you to heal quicker from this situation. I'm just seeing if I can read anything else into it, but at the moment that's all that comes to my mind. In your external influence, we have the Four of Cups reversed. So the Four of Cups leads me to believe that there is an opportunity missed. However, I feel that because this situation has happened, you're going to see this other opportunity. I'm just going to flip this around. So you can see this figure here is focusing on the cups in front, and is not quite seeing this offer or this understanding or this other avenue that he could go down. Now, the fact that the cards come out reversed, to me indicates that because this isn't taking up so much of your time at the moment, you are now able to see that offer. You're now able to see that guidance. You are now able to trust the people who are actually in your life, who is there to support you. So I feel that there's a big clarity around that. In your hopes and fears, you have the Five of Wands. I can't pick that up. So the Five of Wands is, for me, it's a card of confusion and change and not quite understanding something. But essentially, all these figures here it's like they're trying to create something, but there's just a bit of miscommunication. This situation could have happened through a miscommunication, and maybe something was said, maybe something blew up, not out of proportion, but essentially it could have been a bit more fiery than it was originally intended. So this could have been down to, is grumpy now. This could have been down to a situation with, miscommunication. I feel that, again, with the Ace of Wands here, this is something that has happened far quicker than you'd expected it to happen. And it's possible that something has been a little blown out of proportion, or a misunderstanding that has got a bit more fiery than what it was intended. If this, as long as you're not falling out with somebody, you can gain clarity of that. But seeing from what has happened here, if I'm just saying this as a messenger, if this is something that has broken your trust, or you feel that you can't mend it just yet, don't rush in to mend it straight away. Really seek on this clarity and understanding first, and then move on. You don't have to try and fix everything and move on when you're not quite ready. Only move on when you are ready. And interestingly enough, we have the Four of Swords in the outcome. So this is a card of rest and recuperation. meditation, you know, just take that time out. I really do see a lot of healing in this card for you as well. And yeah, just take that time to rest, whatever it is that you have gone through. You are mending and you are healing from heartbreak at the moment. So I think this is definitely bringing in clarity, but just know that you can rest in this period. Whatever this has happened or whatever is happening that, yeah, it's been quite energetically depleting for you. It's taken a lot more, you know, of your energy, mind, soul and spirit. It's taken a lot more out of you. You don't have to keep going and be a soldier and, you know, keep moving forward. Take that time out to rest and recuperate, and that is also going to help with your healing. So Scorpio, thank you so much for being with me. My name is Carmen. I would love if you could like, share or subscribe to the video. I would super appreciate it. Thank you so much for staying to the end, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.